Welcome to the Affiliate Guy Daily, your daily source for affiliate marketing news, tips, and strategies to take your online business to the next level. Let's dive right in.
Hey, what's up? Matt McWilliams here, and today I want to talk to you about how to go viral, but not in the way you think. This is one of those like bad pizza episodes, potentially. If you've ever seen Jerry Maguire when he eats like bad pizza and then goes off and writes a manifesto, and well, you know the rest if you've seen the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, then nothing I just said actually makes any sense. But I don't know. Like, this is just something I felt called to share. Kind of one of those like hit me in the shower type things. And it originates from two notes that our daughter wrote. One of these notes was about 2.5 months ago when we were beginning this journey, really like saying, you know what, we're going to do this podcast. We need to figure out, exactly what we're going to do. And daughter wrote a note. I'm looking at it right now, and it says, make plans for podcast. Make plans for podcast. And I'm like, whoa, okay. My daughter just like told me I have to do this, right? Then we start the podcast. About a week later, she writes a note, and it says, let me pull it up here. There it is. It says, Daddy, my podcast training begins tomorrow. Love, Araceli. Okay. So how do you not then train a 6-year-old to do a podcast? So we scheduled some time, and we had her come down to the office. We set everything up. I adjusted everything to her height, and I recorded an episode showing her, like what the things look like when the little thing spikes up, when I get a little bit louder like this, or when I get a little bit softer like this, and just showed her. And then I did some editing. I actually messed up once, so we had to, let's fix that. And then we had her do it. And she recorded an 8-minute podcast, 7.5-minute podcast. And of course, there were some funny moments where she's like, I don't know what to say. Like, you just say whatever, So we edited that part out. And there was a few other things. And I showed her what we were doing, and we edited it. And the thing that I realized is her life experience, that life experience. She did this podcast, and she's like, I want to start a business, and I want to do this, I want to do that, and here are some things you need to know if you're going to do a business. And I'm going, oh my gosh, like this girl, like the conversations that she's around are so different than what I grew up with. I grew up in a single parent home. My mom worked 3 jobs. I always say she worked 3 jobs to keep us on the right side of the tracks, but I could see the tracks from my bedroom window. And like, I just grew up in a very different environment. And the fact is 99% of people grow up in an environment similar to what I grew up in. They're not growing up around entrepreneurship and the things that we're able to do. And so my encouragement to you, and why I say going viral, is I'm going viral in the sense of I'm impacting one 6-year-old girl who's going to impact thousands or tens or hundreds of thousands of people in her life. The impact we are having on our kids and others is life-changing and potentially family tree changing. And I just want to encourage you, like, this goes beyond affiliate marketing or online business. Like, what you're doing is it's big. Like, I just want you to know this isn't so small. And I joked at the beginning and said, maybe this is like a bad pizza manifesto. Like, I get it. The financial side of things is great. It's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love money. Money is my only scorecard in my business. So it's a pretty big, important part of my life. I love it. I love what you can do with money. I love competitiveness. I love beating you in an affiliate competition. I love running a successful launch. I love clients when they pay us large amounts of money. I love making $7,000 versus $6,000. Don't get me wrong. And I love when a post goes viral and it has, 10,000 views in 24 hours. That's awesome. like what's most important, and I want you to keep an eye out for this, is like the impact you're having on the others around you, because you have the ability as someone who is out there doing it. You're listening to this right now, and your life, like your life is just so different from most people's. And you have the ability to impact everyone around you, your friends, your family, your kids, your coworkers if you're, working a full-time job, your community in a way that like you can't even imagine. So I just want to encourage you to be aware of that and think about that and look for opportunities. Maybe you'll have a 6-year-old who records a podcast episode. I don't know. Maybe you'll inspire somebody to check out this online marketing thing and get the time freedom and financial freedom that they want. Maybe you'll encourage someone who really does need an extra $6,000 a year to go out and make $500 a month to get that extra $6,000, and maybe one of them will hit it big and be a millionaire someday. I don't know. Like, I encourage you to do those things, but I also encourage you to be on the lookout for other people around you who you might be able to influence. You're in a very powerful position. I encourage you to take advantage of it. I'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks so much for listening. Be sure to join us daily for more tips, updates, and inspiration. You can also join us and watch our deep dives into affiliate marketing strategies at theaffiliateguy.tv. And check all of our free resources at mattmcwilliams.com. See you next episode.